I think one of the most important things about composting is understanding the process. I think that when you understand that your waste truly is potential energy ready to go back into the food that you're wanting to eat, the stuff that you're wanting to, we want health, we want better health, wellness, and our food is a core, uh, is part of the base layer of that. It's one of the most important things. Food is one of the most important things that we have in our schedule of becoming healthy. I think if you don't eat right, I don't think anything else matters, exercise or anything else, social, uh, your mental state. I don't think you can have a good mental state if you don't eat right. And composting is so important because when you compost, you see the waste in your life. It turns into this magical, earthy, it's brand new soil. It's like soil that's never existed before, and it just the smell of it makes you feel good. And understanding that through the simple process of throwing old food scraps into a pile and turning it once in a while, or a lot if you want to make it fast, that is so important. It's so important that you start composting today. I'm really passionate about this because I've had a lot of problems just like anybody else in life. I drank and stuff like that. And literally composting was one of the things that I used to go out and not only get a lot of exercise because I'm using the shovel. And if you don't have that capability to go outside and do that, or if you don't have the space, then do it in your kitchen. Have a little tabletop composter set up. But I used that as a way to exercise and as a way to feel good about myself. I was being productive. I was turning trash into treasure, waste into soil. I think my son is sledding down this massive hill right now, but I think this is so important for you to do right now. For everyone to compost at any scale, even if it's just your coffee grounds on a small little countertop unit. I think that's great. Please get out there and do this for yourself and your family right now, because when you compost, you know exactly what's in your soil. And I'm using compost that I've made over the last couple years. I reuse it. I use it in my potted plants. But this year I have so much of it that I'm able to fill 10-gallon pots, fabric pots, for my tomatoes and peppers and other things like that for my salsa garden. Without purchasing any soil, you can build your own soil. And that's one of the most powerful things I think a human being can do is build soil, because then you can grow your own food. And that's extremely powerful for your mind, body, and soul. It's just so important to do that. And like I said, anybody can do it with any level of skill or ability. If you are for whatever reason you can't do one thing or another, you can compost. You can do this even if you don't have money to put into one of those countertop units. There's instructions online to make stuff like that at home. So probably for free. I don't do countertop because I have such a big outdoor pile. Maybe I'll look into that in the future. If you guys want something like that, I would love to experiment with countertop and the different ways to do that inside. Um, is it bokashi? Is that right? There's several things that you can do. So uh, if you do one thing today, take a step. If you don't compost, take a step forward to composting. And if this is not proof that you can compost it anytime, you can literally compost anytime. It's snowing out. The snow is beautiful, by the way. It's wet. You can make my son is sweating because it's kind of melting right now, but you can do really good snowballs. That's a nice snowball. So um, get out there and compost. It's so important for your health. And there's so many other reasons to compost, and we all know those. You know what's in your soil. There's no poisons in it that you know of. As far as you know. We can only have so much control because supposedly organic food isn't organic sometimes, but we're doing the best we can. And that's the whole idea, is to take the effort, take that one small step, take your food scraps out, either on your inside unit or your outside pile or your outside bin that you've built or that you've bought or whatever, and compost. If you have a bin already and you're not using it, why? you spent the $100 or whatever it costs to buy those things and you're not doing it. Maybe it's because you don't like the way it works. Well, sell it on Facebook or give it to a friend so they can use it and figure out another way to compost. Because without doing it, you're just throwing potential energy in the trash, and that's just not. We don't need to do that. Let's keep the energy we have, because there's not, you know, it's difficult to harness energy. You know, we can't create it or destroy it, so we've got to keep what we got. Have a great day out there and get to composting. Like and subscribe this video, because I'm a small channel. I'm not getting paid to do this. I just want to help out people and bring you value. If I brought you value, please do those things. Smash that like button. Have a great day. Bye.